Big news in the sports world. Rich Paul publicly demands for Austin Reaves to be traded to Memphis. It's one of the craziest newses that dropped in the last week since our last podcast episode. It's some shit we never really seen before. Where agent, is making these, I guess like these large claims for a team to make a push for a player that's not even, wasn't even on anybody's radar to be traded to the Lakers. I wanna get it straight into it with Jay because LeBron is so close with Rich Paul. That is one of his best friends. It is somebody that everybody assimilates their words together. So whatever Rich Paul usually say, people throw the jacket on LeBron. So I want to hear what you got to say, Jay, because that's a crazy demand, especially with the fact that Austin Reaves is having his best career year. What you think
Yeah.
about this man claims, bro?
I mean, obviously his claim's kind of ridiculous. I think he underplaying how good AR is and how good he's been. But in terms of connecting him to LeBron and people thinking he's like LeBron's like speaking piece for right now,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Rich Paul, like the personality has become bigger than the agent in a sense. You know what I mean? Like he's a household name amongst NBA fans, and so like that him branching off and doing what he wants to do is simply just because that's the personality now. He still is an agent, but I think he's selling himself, and that's what this podcast or this little session with that he's been having is trending towards. So I don't really think Bron has any say in what Rich Paul is saying. I feel like it's just Rich speaking with Rich, and because people know they got a relationship, you know what I mean? They connected together, but I think it's a non-issue for right now.
Yeah. I think he, like you said, I think he just probably was just trying to get some, I guess like some controversy going. He been on a press run
Clicks.
recently. He been on YouTube.
Yeah,
He had some clicks, man. He's been on YouTube doing. He been a surprise guest on nigga streams, all types of shit. Like he been doing a lot of press runs recently. Not sure what that's for, but I guess it's a new era where like agents like him, they start showing their faces more around the All-Star break, more around the trade deadline. This is the way he make his money for real, for real. Like this is the time when he advocate for his clients and tell them what's best for their career. So with him saying some shit like this in his mind, he like he just feel like a regular nigga just saying whatever he wanted to say. Like, man, we tired of Austin Reeves. Like, but at the same time, he got to realize he's such an important figure in the sports world. Those words, he got to be a little more PR trained, a little more, because it's gonna
Yeah.
start feeling like tampering after a while. Can't talk about Bron teammates. I'm sorry, you Bron best friend. That's a little weird. So I don't know what else y'all got anything else to say about this. I just want to bring this up on the pod because it's just crazy work that we got. It feel like WWE manager. He feel like a WWE manager out there just out there talking crazy, folks. But yeah.
Yeah,
I,
I th- I just think it's just crazy because we just never seen nothing like this before, where an agent is just like openly talking out about it. But
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people probably was thinking some of the same stuff that he was saying, but you just can't be out here as an agent advocating for people saying stuff like that. Because like you said, is it tampering? Is it not? You know what I'm saying? And then I also think like AR agent came up to him and like pressed him about it, so it could start other issues with other agents, and you know what I'm saying, it can like open up doors for a lot of stuff that the NBA kind of really don't want. So I definitely think he gotta kind of try to shy away from some of that attention that he's been brought on himself with the stuff he done said, because like you said, he is representing LeBron, and that's probably the face of the league still. So if you gonna be talking, you got to know what you're talking about, and like you said, just be a little more PR trained. So
yeah. At the
Yeah,
end of the
man.
day, it's just bad professionalism.
yeah.
Yeah. We can go ahead and move on though to the next big hitter.